welcome back to Life with Chiquisha. It is your favorite wine friend, and I am here today with a new Winedown Wednesday video. So if you want to see what today's wine is, keep watching. Alright you guys, so before we get into today's video, I want to welcome back all of my wine fam. Thank you for tuning in to another Winedown Wednesday. Yes, happy Winedown Wednesday. Thank you for coming back. Last week I was MIA because I was out of town. And then I think the week before that, the week before that I was out of town. And then last week I was recovering from being stuck at the airport. So we are back with another video. And if this is your first time, tuning in, can't get my words right. That's what happened when you ain't going in a minute. But anyway, if this is your first time tuning in and you are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my videos. Alright, so today I'm doing a wine that's a little different from what I've ever had on this channel. And two, I don't even think I've had a wine like this before. And if you read the title, you already know what wine it is. And you may have already went and picked it up. But if not, today we are going to be drinking on this Day Drinking by Little Big Town. This is their Southern Peach. And this is a wine spritzer. And let me see if I can get you a good view. You know that light be causing problems. So it's super cold. I tried to take it out the refrigerator a little bit earlier because I do like my wines that are required to be chilled to get a little room temperature to it, because if you, in my opinion, when you're drinking wines too cold, sometimes it's hard to determine what the flavors are that you're tasting. But that's only if that's what you're about. If you just want to drink it hot, cold, whatever works for you. But you guys know that I am your unofficial wine enthusiast, so I try to give you a little bit of the gems. So I have had wine in a can before, but like I stated, I've never had a wine spritzer. So in my mind, I'm thinking like a carbonated soda, but with alcohol in it. So I'm going to give you a little bit of specs on this. Now, you can buy these individually or you can buy them by the case of 6. But because this was my first time trying it, I just got the one. So I decided to do a wine spritzer because we're approaching the end of the summer. So I figured this will keep me in the summer mood with the kids going back to school, the weather doing its changing, my allergies starting to act up. I just want to feel like I'm still in the summer. So I decided today we were going to do a spritzer. So when you get this, now I don't know about the actual packaging, but on the can it doesn't give you much details about what the wine is, but it does tell you that this has a ABV of 12%. So the alcohol content is 12%, which is, you know, pretty high for what I'm assuming is a white wine. Don't know, because I haven't tried it. But I did go on their website just to see if I could find some more information. So before I actually read the details, I want to open it up and see if I can guess any of the notes in this spritzer before I actually taste it. So we're going to go ahead and just pop it open. Ooh, I done splashed it all over me. So it definitely is fizzy, and as you can see, my shirt is wet, and it's gonna be like that for the remainder of the video because I'm not going to change my shirt and I'm not gonna stop the video to dry it. This is real life. Life with Chiquisha is the name of the channel. So let's see if I can smell anything. I know cans give you a different smell than an actual bottle because of the aluminum and things like that. But we're going to see what it smells like on the nose when we first open it. And of course we know it has to have peaches because it's a Southern Peach wine spritzer. It smells like an underripe peach, which means it doesn't smell like it's going to be sweet. But you never know. But this is definitely a white wine. It looks like it might have a golden hue to it. So we're gonna go ahead and just pour it in the can because pour it in the glass. So we're going to go ahead and pour it. As you can see, it is bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. And it has a really pretty golden color to it. So I don't know if you can see in the camera. Yes, you can. Look at all the bubbles. It is bubbling brown sugar. Happy beat. All right, let me stop. But yeah, very bubbly. So if you're not a bubbly person, I know some people don't like a lot of bubbles because it says it either tickles their nose or whatever the case may be, but it's really bubbly. But it's a spritzer, so you are going to assume that that's what it's going to do. But if you do feel the hankering to swirl, you just want to kind of do a light swirl just so you can kind of do some of the little things to help us determine certain things, but you don't want to do it too much because you don't want it to fizz. And as you can see, the bubbles actually calm down pretty fast. So if you're not a bubbly person, I would say still try this. So as I do like a light swirl, the tiers of the glass or the legs or the meniscus, it goes down pretty fast, not super fast. So you can tell that it is under 14. I normally gauge if the wine goes down slow, it's got to be at least 13.5 or higher. If it goes down moderately slow or super slow, it's definitely 12% or less. So now that we put it in the glass, let's see if it has a different smell to it. It is giving me a different smell. It's almost as if I'm smelling like either lemons or something citrus, because it's giving me like a sour, bitter kind of smell to it. But let's go ahead and sip it and see, and then I'm going to go to the actual website. I haven't looked at it. I just pulled it up so I can be prepared to tell you what they say about this wine spritzer. So let's go ahead and taste. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, I might like it too much. It almost made me feel like I can just drink it like I do it like a soda. So you gotta be careful when them drinks taste like they juices or sodas. Take your time because they will creep up on you. Let me take another sip so I can really dive into what I'm tasting. So definitely taste the peach, and it's like in between, you know, when you get a hard peach but it still got like a little bit of sweetness to it. That's what I'm getting. And on the back of the palate, I do get a little, but just a little. So the acidity probably isn't that high, but and this glass is probably not the right glass for me to be drinking. This glass actually has like a green hue to it, but looking into it, I can tell that it is probably like a golden type of color. But this is delicious. Definitely getting crisp, fresh, white fruits. I don't know if they blended it with like a green apple, but it's really good. I feel like it's one of those wines, like my girl Shayla says on her Winedown Wednesday lives, that it is a transitional because it's not sweet, but it's not dry. And this is definitely a great sipper by the pool, especially trying to enjoy those last few days of summer. You can just bring your can, don't have to worry about a bottle opener, and it's recyclable. You can recycle it. And you can recycle the can. And it's easy to pack in a cooler. You don't have to worry about the bottle breaking. So I would definitely say take this out on your next beach or pool day, or even just sitting out in your backyard. Like, you know, while the hubs is drinking a beer, if y'all husbands drink beers, or Kvasse, cognac, Hennessy, whatever they drink, you be outside chilling with this. This is really good, and I would really recommend it. I did get this from Food Line. I know Target has it, and I'll leave the links to the stores that I was able to find. And I am in Virginia, so I know different stores do different things, but this is really, really good. This is real good. So let's go ahead to the website and look and see what it says. Okay. So on Day Drinking's website, they actually do sell this. And they also sell apparel. But their 6-pack is $35.99, but I'm not sure if it's a difference in prices, you know, from state to state. So the wine notes say, I'm going to read it exactly how it says. Notes of sun-ripened juicy peach mingled with crisp, bright bubbles. From sunup to sundown, day drinking is the perfect choice. So, like I said, for me, it doesn't taste overly ripe and doesn't taste underripe. It's like when you get that one peach, you can, it's hard, but it's still, when you bite in it, it has a nice flavor. And it looks like, let's see, they do have other flavors. I know I saw that they had some rosé. Let me see if I can go in and see the different ones they have. And I'll leave a little scrolly of the website on here as well so you can look. So they have a black cherry wine spritzer. Ooh, that sounds good. Pontoon punch wine spritzer. That sounds Southern. Rosé bubbles. The Southern peach wine spritzer. And a watermelon rosé. And then you can get the variety pack, where it comes with, let's see, this variety pack looks like it comes with just 3 of the drinks. Let's see. It just comes with 3 of them, but then they have a 12-pack that comes with all of the different ones. So I would definitely recommend this. I'm not one to give scores because I feel like scores puts too much pressure on what people think it is. Like if I say a 5, people are like, a 5, that's just like okay. But if I say a 7, they're like, well, it wasn't quite perfect. So don't ask me to score any-wise. All I can say is, if any of you have tried any of the wines that I have recommended and you have liked them, I'm pretty sure you're going to like this as well. Of course, everybody's palate is different. Everybody likes different things. Just like this weekend, my homegirl had a brunch at her home. It was 14 girls, and we had to bring 2 bottles per person. So you already know it went down. So we all tasted each bottle of wine that people bought. And wines that I thought were sweet wine drinkers was like, oh no. But some wines that I thought were dry, some people that didn't like dry wines thought they were pretty good. So it just all depends on your palate. It depends on if you've been eating right before you sip something, or if you have an empty stomach. It's just like with anything. When you try it, whatever that palate currently has on it is going to predetermine how that wine tastes at that moment. That's why I always recommend, don't just try the wine one time. Try it again. Try it in different settings, because I might pair this with like a salad or some chicken, and it might give me a whole totally different taste. Or even, I wouldn't say it would traditionally be paired with a burger, but if I ate it with a burger, it's going to give me a different taste. Right now, I haven't ate anything since earlier, so I got empty stomach palate. So that's, it is what it is. I don't have anything on there other than from when I brushed my teeth maybe. But with all that being said, I'm enjoying this, and I'm going to finish the can, because the one thing about a canned drink, you got to finish it. You can't put it back. You can't cork it. You can't put a stopper in it. Once you open it, you are forced to finish the can. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you went out and got this and sipped it along with me, leave in the comments what you thought about it. If you decide to get it later, let me know what you think about it as well. And before I go, I do want to ask you all a question. I want to start a new series where I want to feature Black-owned wineries or wine companies, just for the month of September. If I don't get the information for September, October, because I do believe in, you know, supporting all types of wine makers, and I do want to support my people, because a lot of times that's all they need is just for someone to share their product to be put out there. A lot of times advertising to different markets does not reach certain people, so if I can share it on my channel and help them reach an audience that they wouldn't normally reach, you know, I just would be honored and privileged to do that. So if you know any companies that I can get out of the store or I can order from, drop that information in the comments. Well, yeah, the comments box as well. But I'm going to go ahead and go, because I am supposed to be checking out my homegirl on IG Live, and I don't want to miss it. And I'm already like 10 minutes late. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And as always, when you are sipping on your glass of wine, don't think of it as something that you're drinking to take the stress of the day off or so you can get turned up. Drink it with the mindset of that it's giving you an experience in a glass, because we can all gain from getting some new experiences. Okay, so until next time, loves, peace.